Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Chill Sunday stream. Hope everybody is doing well. Sorry about the little delay in our start today, but we are here. We've made it. I see Doug popped in. Sunday streams in this economy. Enjoy the stream, you silly geese. Indeed, indeed. And I'll give people some time to make their way in, given the late notification. Oh, man. We're back here with some more witchy life story, though. We're gonna make some more spells and potions and all sorts of things. And we're gonna have a good time. Have a good time. This will probably be the closest thing we have to a holiday or a Halloween stream. This Halloween kind of falls right between the two Sundays, so. We hope everybody's doing more or less okay. Things are a little quiet today. Hello and welcome, Jaguar. Hope you're having a chill, lovely Sunday. Always glad to see the kitty in a box. Jaguar says hello. I hope all are well with a pumpkin. I hope everybody's doing okay too. Hope you're doing well. We're set up for another witchy life story. Give people another like 2 minutes to make their way in, and then we'll get started. Hello and welcome, merchants. Hope you're having a chill, lovely Sunday. Glad you were able to make it. We're gonna continue the game now. Get into things. Hello and welcome, Jalix. Hope you're having a chill, lovely Sunday. Glad you could join. feel like the audio from the game is a little low on my end. I don't know if anyone else is experiencing the same thing. I just pumped it up a little bit. Sounds a little better to me. Oh, as long as it's okay for people. Alright, where are we at? I think we just got the mail for the day, so we have some spells to make. Right? Yep. Mail needs a turn to stay awake. So we want that for a charm. And we need some lavender. Some calendula. And some yarrow. Throw it up. Next up, Nisha needs an oil for being bogged down. So, some chamomile. With hollyhock. And calendula. Keep crafting. Jonas needs an oil for good vibes only. So Jonas needs some rosemary. Some pea flower. And some more calendula. We're gonna have to pick up some more calendula from the garden. Jaguar says I was finally able to make some apple cider this week. So I made some warm spice cider find some apple cider this week. So I made some warm spice cider this morning. Nice. How'd it come out? Was it good? Jaguar also says chamomile's so nice and magical and calendula's amazing for the skin. I used to make my own skincare products with it. It really is wonderful for all sorts of products that have to do with skincare and such. Skincare, hair care. That's pretty awesome that you were able to make all that, Jaguar. Jaguar says the cider was a dream come true. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Alright, we did that. So, we didn't give you a treat yet, did we? Huh? You got something for me today? I want to see it. Oh, caw! Yeah, I remember our agreement. We already gave you a treat. Head to the garden. That should be everything there, I think. And now we can head to the village and hand some stuff over to people. Let's start with Ruth. Wonder how Ruth's day of relaxation went. I'm gonna stop by and check on her. You knock on Ruth's office door. One moment, please. You hear Ruth talking with someone. You can't hear what she's saying, but Ruth sounds agitated. The conversation ends, a person you assume is involved with the festival preparation leaves. Come in. Oh, Tara, is there something I can help you with? I was just stopping by to see how the relaxation spell worked. Ah, yes, the spell. I don't know what came over me. I wanted to do all these things I normally wouldn't do. But honestly, it was kind of nice switching things up a bit. And my nails have never looked so nice. Perhaps I don't pamper myself enough. Unfortunately, I think I might have scared Nisha a little. I don't think she was quite prepared to deal with that. So, sounds like it worked out then. I think so. I just hope it wasn't too much of a burden on Nisha. I've already asked her to do an art installation for the festival. Asking for more than that would be too much. I might be an old lady, but I can still take care of myself. Besides, we've got you to help keep us all in check, right? Yeah, totally. I'm only teasing. Well, sort of. You know people are worried about me. I can sense it from Mel as well, and maybe, just maybe a smidge from you? I'll tell you what, I tell everyone else. If the festival goes well, everything will fall into place. What's everything? Well, if the festival goes well, there's no more reason to worry. The village will be back on its feet. People will be interested in revisiting Flora. Our farms will produce an abundance of produce. Our artisans will draw people from all around. Those are some lofty goals for one festival. I know, but American dream. But what I want the most, truly more than anything else, is for Nisha to feel comfortable leaving here. Huh? I get it. You want to give Nisha the stability she needs to experiment. That's correct. Nisha had a rough childhood. My daughter, her mother, passed away. Then the bullying at school. I tried to be there for her the best I could, but it was hard balancing all of it. The village entered a slump. I worked longer hours, which meant missed art shows. I always tried to make it up to her. I always supported her, but it's very strange becoming the person who causes worrying rather than becoming the one who worries. I want Nisha to become the best person she can be. She can't be stuck thinking about an old lady like me. Have you, ever told Nisha any of this? No, she doesn't need me to dump on her right now emotionally. Not that you need me to do that either. Goodness, my apologies. You only stopped by to ask about the spell. Stop being so emotional, Ruth. You have to get work done. It's alright, really. No, no more of this talk. As Mel would say, we must focus on the task at hand. Though I'm glad I got some of that stuff off my chest. Perhaps that relaxation spell still has some lingering effects. Yeah, maybe. Well, I shouldn't keep you any longer. I'm sure you were planning on this being a quick visit. Actually, I wasn't rush. No worries, out the door with you. We've all got things to do today, correct? Very well, Tara. Ruth pushes you out of her office and closes the door behind you. Yeah, no, Jaguar, I completely agree with you. Ruth really needs to talk about this with Nisha. You wish the elders in our lives would stop trying to protect us and just communicate? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of reasons why the elders want to continue to take care of and support, but sometimes they think they know how to do it best, and they don't always. Sometimes the best thing they could do is, truthfully, opening up and communicating and listening a little bit. She's a strange old lady. I can see how she and Gran are friends. She seems like she cares a lot about Nisha, but that's also somehow stressful. Black. The color for connection? But like a deep connection, but also boundaries. Interesting. Yeah, maybe Ruth could use something associated with the color black. She cares a lot about everything, but maybe that's how somehow hold her back. But from what I wonder. I'll jot that down in my grimoire. You walk into Mel's office, but Mel is nowhere to be found. Maybe she isn't here after all. Guess I'll come back. What the heck? You walk over to Mel's desk and look over a massive stack of papers to find her fast asleep. I'll just leave the spell on her desk. Oh god, the festival's on fire. Ah! Oh! The festival's not on fire. It's Tara. Not that you're on fire? That's not what I meant. Sorry, I'm just so... Mel, don't worry about it. Mayor, the petting zoo is completely stored. Oh, Tara, it's still you. If you're this tired, why don't you just go home and sleep? No, no time. Must count napkins. Here, try holding the charm and see if it helps. You put the energized charm in Mel's hands. Her eyes are somewhat open, but you can tell she's barely hanging in there. An energized charm won't be strong enough to help with this level of exhaustion. But you know Mel is beyond stress, so maybe getting work done is what she needs before she can rest. Mel, I'm gonna try something a little extra to help you out. Have you ever read about incantations in Covenpolitan? I thought you said no more Covenpolitan. I did, but I want you to try something, okay? You search around Mel's office. Fortunately, her witchcraft hobby means she has some basic spell supplies around. You manage to find a few white candles and some matches. You place them on the desk in front of Mel and light them. Incantations are usually good for summoning up a big dose of energy. But you have a feeling getting Mel to say one in her state will be a little tricky. I've lit some candles and now I'm going to say some words. I need you to repeat what I say with every ounce of energy you have, okay? Yes, Jean, I've got this. I'm not... Oh, what's the point? Maybe an incantation that endues Mel with a strong sense of duty is best. Or maybe just something that will help her trudge through all this stuff. Or tough love? Let's try... Oh sun, please let me rise. Give me energy to soar the skies. No, Mel, repeat the words. What words? This is going to be harder than I thought. Time to be dramatic. Fire! Quick, get the hose. Oh, I was dreaming again. Did the incantation work? No, because I need you to say the incantation with me. Please try again. Don't give up on me. Alright, now that you might have Mel's attention, let's give this another go. Okay, now focus on what I say. I summon the sun. I think I can feel its energy starting to work. Fantastic. If you say it one more time, you'll be back up on your feet. And I'll get all my work done? Of course. Behold, the power of magic, right? Yes, magic. Say the incantation one more time. Here we go. Give me energy to soar the skies. She takes a deep breath. Oh, sun, please let me rise. Give me the energy to soar the skies. I feel it. I feel amazing. Incantations are amazing. Witches are amazing. It's up to me to make up for the fact that we're understaffed and over budget. Pulling all those all-nighters had started getting a little rough, but it is what it is. Is there no one else who can help? I mean, yes, but people also keep asking me for help, so the cycle continues. But I feel much better now, thanks to you. Now, if you don't mind, I really want to take advantage of this burst of energy, okay? Sure thing, just make sure to get some proper rest. Yes, will do. That wasn't so hard after all. And now Mel will be able to get all her work done and get some proper rest. I should check in on Jean. Maybe he'll have some snacks for me. You walk up and knock on the door. Yes? Is he not going to open the door? You open the door and see Jean surrounded by books. What the heck? Ah, Tara. Am I interrupting something? Jean stands up. I can help myself out. No, I should take a break. Jean just stands in silence. Sorry, I was just thinking. Come this way. Jean leads you into the kitchen. Tea? Yes, please. Jean brings 2 cups of tea to the table. I also have some macarons. Would you like? Yes. Jean brings over a plate of macarons in a rainbow of colors. You take the black one. And Jaguar says it'll throw this guy into the recycling bin. Jaguar had also said sometimes these protections end up hurting more. I appreciate what they try to do, but it's complicated. True. Very true. I feel like in a lot of cases, that protection is also for them. You know? It's also a protection of they have to acknowledge they're vulnerable. That the people that they have always taken care of now have to be the people who take care of them, and that's not easy. It's definitely a back and forth in that regard. Black pepper, it was an experiment. An experiment, you say? You shove the macaroon into your mouth. Heck yes, that's some black pepper. How was it? An excellent experiment. Definitely do not repeat. Jean picks up a black macaroon and tries it. He makes a face. Agreed. Where were all those books you were reading? Cookbooks. You still read cookbooks? Of course. But don't you have, all your own recipes? Yeah, but I study to create them. Also, it's good to learn about other people's techniques. You never know what will prove helpful. So that means you'll be studying for, ever. Yeah, that's something with life. You kind of just never stop studying if you truly want to hone a craft or hone a skill. You're constantly learning and growing. Jaguar says, yeah, I suppose that's true, and this society doesn't make aging easy. No, it doesn't. And the thing is also, in a society where somebody who's elderly needs to constantly keep pushing in order to survive and doesn't want to be a burden on other people around them, it's kind of difficult if there's no, say, retirement fund or any sort of social safety nets, or the social security isn't enough, and blah-de-blah-de-blah-de-blah. Or housing can even become an issue, and then you know, what is a person supposed to do? Do witches not continue to study throughout their lives? Hmm. I hate all three of these options. But this isn't structured. More of a process of failures and successes. Do your failures explode? Sometimes they burn. I was like you as a student. Really? Wasn't very good at school. Hang on now. Teachers would get mad at me for reading cookbooks in class. You must have been popular. I wasn't. They put me in charge of the school's bake sale one day as punishment. No one wanted to help me, so I had to do it all myself. I baked all sorts of cookies and cakes. It was a lot of work. Also, hello and welcome, Sam. Hope you're having a chill and lovely Sunday. I guess I'm here as punishment, but I'm not putting the festival on my behalf. No, the point of the bake sale was to punish me for my love of baking. That's awful. But you still love baking? Even more so. Everything sold out from that bake sale. It was the most successful one ever. One of the people there was a teacher from a culinary school, and they asked me if I'd like to attend their school. I said yes and never looked back. Learning isn't bad, but not everyone learns the same way. Also, some people are just mean. I'm happy you didn't stop baking for one. These macaroons are delicious. Thank you. Jean looks over at his stack of books. Break time's over, isn't it? If you don't mind. Not at all. See you later. Jaguar says facts people do learn differently. True. Maybe someday I'll enjoy learning as much as Jean. Yellow? Yellow can be associated with learning, but also joy, even though he seems to already like learning. I guess Jean is struggling with those Madeleines, though. Maybe incorporating something yellow would help remind him to find the joy in learning. Yeah, let's take note of that in my grimoire. You arrive at the town square and look around for Jonas, but you can't seem to find him. Jonas, where are you? Over here. You see a hand wave at you from behind one of the booths. You walk over and look behind to find Jonas curled up in a ball and hiding his face. Can I get that spell I requested? Yes. Is there a reason you're hiding over here? Jonas lifts his head as he takes the safety oil from you. Jonas, what happened to your face? Does it really look that bad? Let me see. Why is take a closer look at Jonas the romantic option? He asked to see they asked to see my face or to see their face because they got injured. I'm so confused. You leaning close to Jonas. He looks pretty banged up. What are you doing? Sorry, just wanted to make sure none of your injuries look too serious. Oh, thanks, I guess. So what exactly happened? My face, well, that's from a metal bar swinging into my eye. Then you can't see them, but all my fingers are bruised from missing nails with my hammer. Jaguar says, but we all have to be functional in the same way, which is irritating. Also, community question, did anyone do any Halloween-type related activities this week? Sam says, I was grouchy. Jaguar says, well, I don't know about you, but I don't look at my friends' faces, especially if they're injured. Just kidding. I'm sorry, yeah, if I had a friend who was like, hey, I just got smacked in the face, can you take a look? I don't know. I would just take a look. I don't think that's a romance option. I thought you were supposed to be good at building stuff. Usually I am. I pride myself on workplace safety. But something feels off. Like what? Maybe it's this whole being a boss thing? People ask so many questions, and every time they do, it's when I'm in the middle of something, and then bam, there goes another finger. Okay, so you're not the best at multitasking is what I'm learning. No, so why are you hiding? Because I have to demonstrate the new saw to the crew in a few minutes. And you're afraid that I'm gonna saw my arm off. I see. Well, the spell should protect you. What does that mean? Like you're not gonna die or anything? That's not good enough. Well, if my spell isn't good enough, I guess I'll just take it back. No! Then what do you want? Just some magic words or something for a little more oomph. Magic words? Isn't that a thing witches do? Isn't that a thing witches do? Sure, maybe in children's books. Yeah, of course. How does this sound to you? Moon crystal power makeup. Why are you laughing? You're pulling my leg, aren't you? Jonas, where are you? Crap, it's almost time. I'm gonna die. You've gotta help me. Do you apply the safety oil yet? Oh, right. Jonas smears the oil all over himself. Okay, now what? Go to your meeting? But the magic words. Jonas really does doubt the potency of your magic. You should show him how it's done. Or is it even worth the effort? How about making him pay? Okay, here's some magic words. Planks of wood, bars of steel, avoid this man or whatever. Wait, what? There he is. Come on, Jonas. Ah, coming. You're coming with me, in case something goes wrong. I already told you, I hate blood. Jonas grabs your arm and pulls you with him toward the crew. Jonas takes his place by a massive saw. Hello, crew. Today I'm here to give you a demonstration of this new piece of equipment you see right here. It's a giant saw. And I don't think I need to say this, but I'll say it anyway. A giant saw is not a toy. So, first you press this button here. Jonas pauses and looks around. Anyway, you press this button here and... What is that? Anyway, you press this button and... Okay, who's making that noise? Because I'm gonna press this button and something bad's gonna happen. Boss? There it is again. We need to move very slowly. What? Have I already chopped off my pinky and haven't noticed yet? I don't see any blood, do you? Did I grab him? Grab me? Jonas looks up, his face turns pale. A shelf of wooden blanks and metal poles collapses, kicking up a cloud of dirt. Boss! The whole crew descends upon Jonas. I'm alright. Are you okay? I said yes. Here, boss, sit in the chair and relax. Really, I'll get him a cup of tea. Please just leave me. Do you think we should call a doctor? I said leave me alone. Jonas shoves his way out of the crowd and takes off running. His crew stands around dumbfounded. Did I brew the tea too long? You tiptoe away from the festival site. Maybe I should have put a little more effort into those magic words after all, but Jonas didn't cut off his arm, right? Alright, can you all... Sorry, just give me a couple minutes. I will be right back. I got something I have to take care of super quick. I will be right back. Okay, everyone. So I I'm gonna read through chat before I do this, but I am gonna have to wrap up because the reason I just stepped away is I started feeling like I was getting start of a migraine. Um and I have a bright light for the stream that's pretty much right there. And I don't kind of want to risk getting a migraine for, I think, what should be evident reasons. So I'm going to read through chat, and then I think I might have to just call stream early. I thank you all for your patience and for joining and for understanding. I can see chat. It's right now I have it on one side, so, and chat's on my left, so I can see chat. But my vision in my right eye is not that great right now, if I'm being completely honest. Also, make sure not to look too closely at my face, because that might be considered romantic. Jaguar said, the grouch enjoying bittersweet winds. You mean the Grinch? Does anyone get the Grinch reference? I had a few cookies and a muffin. Cider was definitely a highlight. Sam says the song, I don't recognize it. Oh, there's a Grinch Halloween special from back in the day that I always watched in October. Sam says toxic masculinity can't admit he's injured. Oh. You know, I guess I'm doing the opposite by admitting I got a headache. Jaguar says, I suppose in some cases someone pops on during that moment she's out and they have to wonder what's going on. A lot of anxious folks in our community. True. Alright, apologies again for the short stream. Thanks for stopping in and everything. We'll wrap up, I guess, or continue Witchy Life next Sunday, hopefully with things are a little smoother. Thank you, Jaguar. I will definitely go rest up and try to feel better. I mean, it happens from time to time. But yeah. So I will give you all a couple minutes and then we'll meet up next week. And if I'm feeling better, maybe I'll play something on the server later. But no promises. I will see you all later. With that said, my name is Energastera. Thank you for watching.